research actually on the male menopause, and that men do actually go through certain hormonal changes at certain times as well. So we should give them some benefit. It's not just us
they
all
usually
the time.
Go out and buy a silly car.
A two-seater car or a Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
That's okay. So going back to our
Bingo.
symptoms, fatigue.
Yes, if you're not sleeping at night, then you're going to get that.
Yeah, that's one of the big things for me. I just thought it was old age, but I keep saying I'm not old. So fatigue was one, and the other one that I really love is memory lapses.
I wouldn't know about that. I think I've had them since I was...
Can't remember if I've had a memory lapse. I did a not a very clever thing. My eldest is called Carl and my youngest is called Kai, and I am forever mixing their names up, and they just take the mick out of me constantly. And I've also started doing some really strange things, like when I've been shopping, I put potatoes in the freezer.
I've done my purse that way. I've lost my purse and my mobile phone in the freezer.
Yeah. So if you're with us, don't forget you can comment on our page. You can contact us through Chorley FM, and give us some love.
Yeah, those poor ladies.
The next one, go on.
No, I was just going to say about the fatigue and the memory lapses. That is a big issue for ladies that work.
Yeah.
I mean, I found out when I was sort of going through it, I'd get to work and I'd forget the simplest tasks that I was supposed to do. Now, whether that's because of the memory lapses or whether it's because I'm not sleeping at night, but my heart goes out to all the ladies that still plod on and still get up and go to work. Yeah. God bless you.
And have a full-time job.
Yeah, bless.
So there's night sweats.
Yeah.
There's also changing personal relationships, let's say, because it is a Saturday afternoon and we're live on the radio.
Yeah.
There's also a bit of changes down there. Hope you know that. Mood swings.
Do you know, I don't think I've had them. I suffer from anxiety, so I am on happy pills. Now, whether that's helped...
That's good. That's good.
Whether that's helped or not, I don't know.
We do talk about that a little bit later on as well. So mood swings, I sometimes laugh when me and my teenager, because it's like there's two teenagers having an argument sometimes. So I do have mood swings, and I do the Kevin where I drop my shoulders and go, oh, for goodness sake. So I do have those. Panic disorder. Again, I didn't realise that this could be linked to the menopause, but I suppose hormonal changes. So,
I can understand that one, definitely. Yeah.
Urinary tract infections, that can also be connected. Bloating. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bloating. Bane of my life.
It's not that I'm eating too much, it's because I'm on the change.
But it could be something to do with how much I eat. Hair loss and thinning. Again, I thought that was just an age thing, but it seems to be connected to the menopause. And sleep disorders, so insomnia. Obviously, again, night sweats can affect, and dizziness.
Yeah.
I do suffer from dizziness quite a bit anyway, so that's not fair. Weight gain, yay! I've got a reason.
How does it count? Can we pre-menopausal and do the weight gain as well? Because I've been overweight for quite...
I think we can use it for whatever we want to use it for.
Good.
Headaches, a burning tongue.
Not had the headaches and... See, I'm wondering
if you could see her on live, because we've got a live on. Hi. She's actually sticking her tongue out now, just checking if it is
No, I don't get a burning tongue.
Digestive problems.
I've had them for a while anyway.
Muscle tension. Allergies. Didn't know that one. Some women may experience only mild symptoms when exposed to allergens such as rashes, itchy eyes, sneezing. Others, however, can have more extreme reactions like dizziness, cramping and swelling. Yeah,
but then again, like through the summer, for instance, we've been told that there was a pollen blast, wasn't there?
Yeah.
So, again, it's one of those that you're not quite sure.
Yeah. Brittle nails.
Yes.
Body odour change.
No, I have lost. I think I smell like it.
Itchy skin.
Yes.
I can't even say it. Osteoporosis, which is...
Well, I had that when I was 12, so that doesn't count.
Another story.
Yeah.
Tingling extremities, that was interesting, because it wasn't until I read it, I thought, oh, I have that.
I think exactly the same.
It's bingo house, I've got one. Insomnia, like I said, because of hot flushes, night sweats, anxiety, panic, it does interfere.
And the worst thing is when you get a hot flush and you wake up What do you need to do? You need to go to the loo,
Yeah.
and then you're awake again.
Difficulty concentrating.
What? Sorry.
This is what, it's like a double act. I can't believe I asked her to come on. But yeah, difficulty concentrating, that's one of the things. I started doing Chorley FM just after Christmas. I'm not sure that the timing was very good with that, because I come in and I am quite stressed about making sure that everything's okay and am I doing it right, and if I push the wrong button and everything. And my concentration level is like that of a goldfish sometimes. Irregular heartbeats or palpitations, I didn't realise that was a symptom either.
I didn't, so I'm not going to count that as a symptom, because I do have them sometimes anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Again, things like that, if you're drinking too much coffee, that can cause it. So you're not going to get all of these, and that's kind of like we called it menopause bingo, because some you will and some you won't. Anxiety, a drop in estrogen that occurs with perimenopause and menopause negatively influences the production of neurotransmitters such as dopamine and serotonin.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the normal people out there. What does that mean?
It just means a change in hormone levels can cause
Okay.
you to be anxious. But again, the anxiety could be connected with lack of concentration, lack of sleep, having hot flashes, feeling conscious of, if you're around and suddenly there's sweat pouring off you and you're red in the face. So it's just worth bearing in mind how these can impact us. Depression. Again, I was speaking earlier about sometimes mental health issues, one can lead into another. Pain in your boobie area.
Can I just say about the depression one? I don't want people to think, oh my goodness, I am depressed, when sometimes it is because you're just simply exhausted, you're not sleeping at night, you're getting all these symptoms and they're bringing you down and everything else. So, we need to sort of speak to the doctor.
Definitely.
And he will,
definitely.
there's also all the herbal remedies and everything else before you label yourself as being depressed. Because
hopefully you people out there, if you've listened to me before, you know that I talk a lot about our thinking and how our thinking affects our feeling.
Yeah.
And there's lots of things going on. If you're not having that much sleep, and like I said, there's hot flashes.
Absolutely.
If another one is joint pain, if you're aching, and all those sorts of things.
It's all the things that bring you down.
It's gonna make you feel not 100% all of the time, but then it's how we're thinking about that. And the other one, which quite surprised me, which I do sometimes get, is electric shock sensation.
You're always getting that when you're touching doors and people and all sorts.
Well, no, that is an electric shock. This is a sensation where suddenly you get like a jolt and it feels like an electric shock even though you haven't touched anything.
No,
which I get those as well. I get a bit of a psst, and it's very weird sometimes.
I get them in my brain.
Yeah, we won't talk about that now. Right, so that's our menopause bingo. We'll be back. We're going to play some songs now because literally we've been chatting for so long. We've nearly used up all our talk time.
Sorry, people.
So we will be back soon and we will be talking a little bit more about mental health and how it can impact on us all. We'll be back soon.
Bye. Is that all right?
Yeah, brilliant.
I'm going to struggle with these things.
We've only
I
got...
think I can't see where I am. Okay.
Well, she's just trying to strangle herself with the...
Can we turn that off
earphones.
now? I'm really careful.
No.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be able to see how long we've actually been gabbing for when we do this live. So that was our menopause bingo. I was quite shocked by some of those symptoms. I don't have them all, but I can pretty much say I have quite a few of them. So we just want to spread the word about it's not the end of life as we know it.
It's supposed to be the start for some ladies.
Yeah, certain things change for the better. And it is a natural process. It's something that us human beings in the female gender
I was just going to say.
do need to go through. So sisters, solidarity and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
And we'll be back soon.